Ministry to welcome you all, especially to the month of July's episode of Talent Thursday. I would like for you all to give a standing ovation for this exciting program. Can you please be on your feet as you clap? The Talent Thursday. Let's get excited, please. Clap. All right. Thank you very much. I count it a great pleasure once again to stand in your midst. Just a couple of days ago, I was here to talk to you during the Destiny Dialogue experience, and here we are again. So, sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for taking out time out of your busy schedules to be here with us. And I will not fail to recognize one thing. You're all looking, the ladies, you look amazing today, your dress codes, and the guys, you're looking amazing as well. So clap for yourselves. And I would also like to commend all the units for their profound presentations. From the spoken word artist, the person of Destiny Taylor. Can we clap for him? That was amazing. That was amazing. Finally found someone who will permanently retire me from spoken word, and that will be Destiny Taylor. Clap again. Alright, thank you very much. Thank you very much. To the talk show hosts as well as the talk show participants as well. You guys spoke exceptionally well. I think you should clap for them as well. And I guess lastly, I would want to commend the debaters as well as the YDN voices for their amazing presentation. Okay, so I plan on making it a tradition because I'm someone who emphasizes leadership by example. I like to make it the culture of Youth Destiny Nucleus where if I ask or I teach you on a particular concept, I want to go first and then you follow. So going forward, due to the congestion in our schedules and due to the fact that we are trying to balance up time and peak time, you won't be hearing my presentation just yet. But don't feel bad. You just wait for it during our next Talent Thursday meeting. I can assure you it's going to be a blast. So in the next couple of minutes, I'll be talking to you guys passionately on a very, very talent relevant topic. You're here and you want to make the most of your gifts. It could even be that you've not quite discovered your gift yet, right? Or you've discovered your gift and your goal is to make the most of that gift. To see to it that wherever and everyone is dazzled with the first few seconds of your presentation and amazed, then I would say you should pay careful attention to the next to the conversation I'll be be sharing in the next couple of minutes. So our topic under this course would be 4 dimensions or levels of talents. 4 dimensions or levels of talents. 4 dimensions or levels of talents. I don't mean to cause you guys all. When you hear dimensions, you are like, oh God, not again. Don't worry, I'll not be asking you to bring out your calculator and we are not doing anything. 4 dimensions or levels of talent. Let's begin with some definitions, some important definitions I'll be throwing around during the course of my talk. So follow up carefully and I can assure you you will leave with a lot of value. What are talents? Talents are your inborn or natural abilities. Talents are your inborn or natural abilities. Number 2, the second term I would like for us to dissect or to break down as we progress would be level, because we're looking at 4 dimensions or levels of talents, right? So we want to know what levels or dimensions imply with respect to our teaching. A stage of mastery or development. A stage of mastery or development. We call that level or dimension. A stage of mastery or development. Okay? Just like a human being matures gradually, we all begin as tiny little cells in the womb of our mothers, and eventually cell division happens and the baby boy or the baby girl is born. And it also like a human being matures gradually. I want you guys to know that talents also mature gradually across various developmental stages. So I will quickly summarize the 2 key definitions I shared earlier For those of you who are jotting, you do well to get down. You began to show any signs of, enlargement or anything like that. So that is the level we are looking at now with respect to your talents and your gifts. It's called the level of potential. At this level, you may not even be aware that you make a decent hip hop artist, or a decent R&B artist, or a decent artist who will be profound in drawing and painting, or a decent spoken word artist like the young man who dazzled us here a couple of minutes ago, or a decent leader, right? It's called the level of potential, and this is how our talk will progress. After every level, I'll be giving you some growth catalysts, and I'll also proceed to give you some growth inhibitors. Now, let me explain the meaning of those big words I use. When I say growth, I believe you guys know what I mean, right? Progression from one level to another, from level 1 to level 2 and level 3. So if you want to grow in your talents, you want to make sure you listen carefully to when we talk about the growth catalyst, because the word catalyst, drawing from our knowledge in the sciences, means a substance that can speed up the rate of chemical reactions. Are we following? So when we say growth catalyst, I believe you guys should be able to understand what I mean. So level 1, the level of potential, when you don't even know that you have a gift at all. That's how it begins for each and every one of us. Taking you guys down memory lane to sometime around the early 2000s, when I was in primary school. I guess I was in primary 2, thereabouts. I had absolutely no idea. I had never seen anyone who presented a spoken word. Neither was I aware what it took to be a spoken word artist. But then I had a classroom teacher who liked me a lot because I demonstrated a lot of potential. I was good, I was well behaved, and he also saw that I was gifted. He wrote a poem for me which I had to present during my senior graduation ceremony. I can't quite remember the exact year when the individual in question does not even know that they can sing, they don't even know that they can rap, they don't know that they will make great spoken word artists, they don't know that they will make great actresses and actors. I believe you are following me carefully. So let's look at the growth catalyst for level 1. The growth catalyst for level 1, I'll give you 3 and then we hurry up. Number 1, you want to make sure that you are humble. So growth catalyst number 1 is humility. Please write. Please jot as nicely as you can. Humility means being level-headed. Don't be proud, don't be arrogant, and don't be conceited. Pardon me. Growth catalyst number 2 would be submission to mentorship. A mentor could be someone who has excelled in that area that you are dreaming of excelling in. For example, you want to become a great actor. You meet someone who is already an actor and is doing well in it. I want you to look after me. Or when the mentor begins giving them instructions, they turn the other side. So it's one thing to select a mentor, and it's another thing to submit to their authority. So the first growth inhibitor at level 1 is pride and conceit. 2, lack of accountability. 3, the tendency to give up easily. There are some of you who are not jotting. Make sure you jot, because in the practice and exercise of your gift. So let's conclude by saying this. Every master was once an apprentice. Did you hear what I just said? Yes. Can you repeat what I just said? So I'm sure every master was once an apprentice. Not good enough. Try again.
Every master was once an apprentice.
One final time.
Every master was once an apprentice.
Brilliant. So never. Level 2, as we climb up this ladder of talent mastery, it's called the level of childhood or infancy. I'll tell you what this means. This refers to the early stages of talent discovery.